Hello and welcome to English Hoot, the place where learning English is fun, friendly, and not scary at all. I'm Lily.
And I'm Sam. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Yes, today we are talking about something very important. It is about speaking English without thinking too much.
Yes, you know the feeling. You are in a shop, or you meet a new person. They ask you a question in English, and your mind stops. It is empty. No words.
Yes, I know this feeling. Last week, a tourist asked me, "Where is a good cafe near here?" My brain wanted to say, "Oh, go straight and turn left at the blue building." But my mouth said, "Coffee, good, there." And I pointed.
Coffee good there is a perfect answer. The tourist found coffee, right?
Yes, but I wanted to say more. I wanted to be spontaneous, to speak easily, like you, Sam. You always have words.
Me? No. This is a big myth, a wrong idea. People think spontaneous English means no preparation, zero. You just open your mouth and perfect English comes out. But that is not true.
It's not? So what is the secret?
The secret is smart preparation, not memorizing big, long sentences. It is preparing flexible tools, small words and phrases you can use in many situations. Real spontaneity is not no preparation, it is different preparation.
Ah, I see. So it is like I cannot cook a big dinner without going to the market first. I need to have food in my kitchen.
Exactly. Your brain is your brain kitchen. Today, we help you put good ingredients in your brain kitchen so you can cook a conversation anytime.
I love that. So let's start with part one, the spontaneity myth.
Yes, many learners think, I must remember the perfect sentence, but conversations are not perfect. They change every second. So memorizing one sentence is not helpful. You need to know how to use small pieces of language.
Can you give us an example?
Of course, imagine you memorize this sentence. I enjoy walking in the park on sunny weekends. It's a good sentence, but what if someone asks, what do you do on rainy days? Your memorized sentence does not work.
Oh no. So what do I do?
You use flexible pieces. You know, I enjoy. You know, on days. You change the pieces. I enjoy reading books on rainy days. Same structure, different words. This is flexible application. This is smart.
That makes so much sense. So we don't prepare a big speech. We prepare small, useful blocks.
Yes. Now, Lily, let's do a quick stress test. I will ask you a question right now. You must answer immediately. No long thinking. Ready?
Oh, okay. I am ready, I think.
What is your favorite thing about your hometown?
Oh, the food. Yes, the food is very good. We have a special noodle dish. It is delicious.
See? You did it. You didn't say a lot, but you answered immediately. You said, the food is very good, and we have a special dish. These are flexible blocks. You can use is very good for many things, and we have for many things. You were spontaneous.
Wow, I was. It feels good. A little scary, but good. Okay, listeners, now it is your turn. Pause the video if you want. Sam's question is for you, too. What is your favorite thing about your hometown? Try to say one or two sentences right now. Say it out loud. It's just practice.
Perfect. So we understand the myth. Spontaneity needs smart preparation. Now, how do we prepare our mind? Let's talk about part two, unlocking your inner English speaker.
This is about our mindset, how we think about mistakes. Sam, I'm afraid of mistakes.
I know, but you need to change your idea. Mistakes are not bad, they are productive. They help you learn. Every time you make a mistake, your brain learns something. So imperfection is your superpower.
A superpower? My mistakes are a superpower?
Yes. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls many times. The falls are not failures, they are lessons. It is the same for your English. Speak, make a productive mistake, learn, and speak again.
I like that idea. It makes me feel less nervous.
Good. Another mindset trick is your internal monologue. This is the voice inside your head.
The voice that says, I need more coffee in the morning?
Yes, that voice. Try to make that voice speak in English sometimes. Simple things. You look at the sky. Think, the sky is blue today. You are making coffee. Think, I am making coffee. It smells good. You are practicing English in your head all day. It's free practice.
That is easy. I can do that, and no one hears my mistakes.
Exactly. And the last trick is visualizing success. This means you imagine a situation in your mind before it happens. For example, imagine you're in a cafe. You want to order. In your mind, practice the conversation. Hello, can I have a coffee, please? Thank you. See yourself doing it well. It prepares your brain.
So, mindset is very important. Do not fear mistakes, talk to yourself in English, and imagine good conversations. This helps the words come out easier.
Perfectly said. Now we have the right mindset, but we also need the right tools. What are the actual words and phrases we can use?
Yes, I need something for my brain kitchen. Let's move to part 3 after a short break. We will talk about the Pre-Fab Toolkit.
Sounds good. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to English Hoot. We are talking about how to let the words come out, to speak English more spontaneously.
Before the break, we talked about mindset. Now let's fill your brain kitchen with good ingredients. Part 3 is all about your Pre-Fab Toolkit.
Pre-fab means prefabricated or made before. So these are phrases we prepare before we need them.
Yes, think of them like instant noodles. Fast, easy, and useful when you're hungry. For words, let's start with opening phrases. These are great for starting a conversation or answering a question.
I always just say,
Is okay sometimes, but we have better tools. For example, if someone asks your opinion, you can start with, in my opinion, I think that, for me. They're simple and give you a second to think.
Okay, in my opinion, pizza is the best food. See, it works.
It does. Now, what if you don't understand the question? You need phrases for clarification. You can say, could you repeat that, please? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Do you mean, and then say what you think they mean?
That is so helpful. I often just smile and nod, but then I'm lost in the conversation.
Exactly. Asking for help is a sign of a good communicator, not a bad student. Now, my favorite part, buying time techniques.
Buying time? Like paying for minutes?
Not with money. It means getting a few extra seconds to think. You use small filler words or expressions. They sound natural, not hesitant. For example, that's a good question. Well, let me see. Oh, that's interesting. I think. You say one of these and your brain has time to find the next word.
Let me try. Sam, what is your favorite book?
That's a good question. Well, let me see. I really like mystery novels.
Wow, it sounds very natural. You didn't seem nervous at all.
Because I wasn't. I had a tool. Another important tool is rephrasing. What if you forget a specific word?
Oh, this happens to me all the time. I want to say refrigerator, but I only remember cold box.
Cold box is perfect. That is rephrasing. You describe the idea. You can use phrases like, it's like a, it's something you use to, sorry, I can't remember the word, but it's, so you say, sorry, I can't remember the word, but it's the big cold box in the kitchen for food.
And the person will probably say, "Ah, a refrigerator." Then I learn the word in a real conversation.
Yes, you keep the conversation flowing. Now, let's practice a little. Lily, ask me a random question.
Okay, what did you do last weekend?
Oh, that's interesting. Let me see. Last weekend, I visited my family. In my opinion, it was very nice. We ate a big dinner. It was something you eat on special days, a roast chicken with vegetables.
You used "that's interesting," "let me see," "in my opinion," and "it's something you." It sounded very natural and fluent.
See? The tools work. They're simple but powerful. Now, listeners, your turn. Pause the video here. Think of a simple question like, "What's your favorite season?" or "What do you like to do on Sunday?" Now answer it out loud. Try to use one buying time phrase like, "That's a good question," and one opinion phrase like, "I think that." Just try it.
We will wait for you.
Did you try it? Great! The more you use these phrases, the more automatic they become. Okay, we have the mindset and the toolkit, but how do we practice? We need exercises.
Yes, I want real-world drills, not just grammar books.
Perfect. This is part 4, Real-World Drills, Training for True Spontaneity. These are fun games you can do alone or with a friend.
What is the first drill?
The first one is called the 1-minute topic bomb. It is very simple. You choose a random topic, any topic, cats, rain, shoes, the color blue. Then you must speak about that topic for 1 minute. You cannot stop. You can say anything, opinions, descriptions, a story. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to keep talking.
For 1 whole minute? That sounds long.
It feels long at first, but it teaches your brain to find words quickly. If you don't know a word, you describe it. You use your new tools. It's excellent practice.
Can we try? Give me a topic.
Okay, your topic is bananas.
Bananas. That's a good topic. Well, let me see. Bananas are a fruit. They are yellow. Sometimes they are green. I eat bananas for breakfast. I put them in my cereal. They are healthy and sweet. I like to make banana bread. That is a cake with bananas. My grandmother makes the best banana bread. It smells very good when it is in the oven. Bananas come from hot countries. They grow on trees. That is all I know about bananas.
That was fantastic. You spoke for about 40 seconds, you used our tools, and you didn't stop. You even told a small story about your grandmother. This is exactly the practice we need.
It was fun and a little scary when I started, but then it was okay.
The next drill is story starters. You take one prompt, a sentence or a picture, and you start telling a story. For example, the prompt is, "The key was under the mat, but it was the wrong key." Or you see a picture of a person waiting at a train station. You start talking. What is their name? Where are they going? Why do they look worried?
I love stories. This helps with past tense and imagination.
Exactly. And the last drill is role-play roulette. You write different scenarios on small papers. Order food in a restaurant. Ask for directions. Complain about a broken item in a shop. You pick one paper and you must start the conversation immediately. You can do this with a friend or you can play both parts yourself.
Talking to myself? People will think I'm crazy.
Only if you do it on the bus. Do it at home. It's powerful practice. You prepare for real-life surprises.
So we have 3 drills: 1-minute topic, story starters, and role play. These sound much more fun than repeating sentences from a book.
They are, and they build real skill. But how do we make this a habit? How do we stay consistent?
That sounds like our final part, but first, let's take another very short break.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to talk about your spontaneous English journey.
Welcome back for our final part on English Hoot. We have our mindset, our toolkit of phrases, and our fun drills. But Sam, life is busy. How do we do this every day?
That is the most important question, Lily. All the tools are useless if we don't use them. So our last part is your spontaneous English journey. Consistency is key.
Consistency means doing something regularly, again and again.
Yes, it is better to practice for 5 minutes every day than for 1 hour once a month. Your brain learns with repetition, so we need to create a daily spontaneity habit.
How can we do that? My days are full.
We use small moments. You don't need 1 hour. You need 2 or 3 minutes. For example, in the morning while you make coffee, do a 1-minute topic bomb in your head. Think coffee, speak. Or on the bus, look out the window. Choose an object, a tree, a building, a dog, and describe it in English for 1 minute in your mind.
That is easy to add to my day. Internal monologue practice and a drill together.
Perfect! Another idea, put a sticky note on your bathroom mirror. Every morning it has a new simple question. What will you do today? Or what is the weather like? Answer it out loud while you brush your teeth.
I will talk to myself with toothpaste in my mouth. But okay, I will try.
The point is to connect your practice to a habit you already have. Brushing teeth, making coffee, waiting for the bus. These are perfect moments for a mini English drill.
Okay, but how do I know I am getting better? Sometimes I feel like I'm the same.
Great question. This is why tracking your progress is important. But do not look for big changes. Look for small improvements. Notice the small victories.
What is a small victory?
For example, last month you said for 5 seconds when asked a question. This week you said, that's a good question, and then answered, that is a victory. Or you remembered a new phrase from our podcast and used it in a real situation. Write it down in a notebook or on your phone. Today I asked for directions and I used, could you repeat that please? This feels good.
So we celebrate the small things, not just I am fluent now, but I used a new tool today.
Exactly. Every time you use a filler phrase or describe a word you forgot or speak for 1 minute without stopping, celebrate it. Tell yourself, good job. This positive feeling makes you want to practice more.
I like that. It is kind to myself.
It is very important. Learning a language is a long journey. Be a good friend to yourself. Now, let's talk about the ultimate goal. It is not knowing all the words. It is not perfect grammar.
No? Then what is it?
The ultimate goal is feeling confident and natural even when you don't have all the answers. It's feeling okay about saying, I don't know that word, but it's feeling comfortable in a conversation, even if it's simple. It's letting the words come out without so much fear.
That sounds like a wonderful feeling, to be relaxed when I speak English.
Yes, and you will get there with small, consistent steps. Use your mindset. Mistakes are okay. Fill your toolkit. Practice your opening phrases and buying time expressions. Do the drills, 1 minute each day on a random topic.
It sounds like a plan I can actually follow.
We believe you can, and we want to hear from you. This is a very important part of your journey. Sharing.
Yes, so here's a question for you, our wonderful listeners. We want you to practice being spontaneous right now in writing.
Our question for you is this. Imagine you find a magic key. What door does it open, and what is inside?
Use your imagination. It can be a funny answer, a strange answer, a simple answer. Use some of the phrases we learned today if you want, like, in my opinion, this key opens, or, well, let me see, I think it opens.
Please write your answer in the comments below this video. We, Lily and Sam, will read every comment. We want to see your creative ideas. This is your chance to practice in a safe, fun way. Let your words come out.
Don't worry about perfect grammar. Just try. We are here to support you, not to judge you. We are all learners.
So to finish our podcast today, let's remember the main points. 1. Spontaneity needs smart preparation, small language blocks. 2. Change your mindset. Mistakes help you. 3. Learn instant phrases to buy time and clarify. 4. Practice with fun drills like the 1-minute topic. And 5. Make it a small daily habit.
Thank you so much for listening to English Hoot. We hope you feel more confident to let your words come out.
Remember our question about the magic key. Write your answer in the comments. We are excited to read them.
Practice little, practice often. You can do this.
Bye for now.